Welcome back, everybody. My name is Xexor. Thanks for joining me. This is my Let's Play of Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. Xexor, why you laugh like that? You're not evil or something? No, I know. I don't know. I don't know why I laugh. Just random. This is part number 31. Thanks for joining me. In the last part, we had been in the Santa Cova Chapel. After Dwayne and Pearl had left, there were some candles over by where Pearl had been. Grabbed one of those and put it in a recess beside the altar. Also used the hammer that we'd used to play Ave Maria for Pearl and smacked just below the bottom part of the altar in the front, and some plaster cracked away, peeled away, whatever fell off, and there was an Ouroboros there. And so then we were able, George was able to push the Ouroboros in, and then a side passage opened, and we arrived here, and we can see here that Ganon is dead. Sadly, this shut, sealing us in, so now we have to figure out a way to get out of here. And Ganon's dead, so that's fantastic. So, yeah, let's look at this.
Getting up close and personal to Ganon's leathery corpse wasn't pleasant, but we had to figure out how to get out of there. Ganon had certainly been busy before he blew his brains out. I wonder what he'd been up to.
Yeah.
It had to be Ganon, in which case the body had been there for decades. There was a bullet hole in the side of his head. Just like us, he'd been trapped. He'd chosen suicide. The long-dead remains of a person slumped over the table with a bullet hole in his skull.
That's unfortunate. Alright, so nothing more from there. His hat?
It was a fedora, just like the one in Ganon's trunk back at the Castell. The years hadn't been kind to it. It was a
Okay, so it's the same. Oh, I grabbed the pistol?
I picked up the old gun. It was too corroded and rusty to ever be fired again.
But apparently usable for something.
It was an old, rusty pistol.
Not interact with anything there, so I'm not sure. Okay. A map?
I prized the map out from under the arm of the corpse. It looked like Ganon had scrawled some kind of last testament onto this map. My friends, I know that you will eventually find me, but by then it will be too late. I have decoded the tabula, and I know our destiny lies in paradise. The key to the power of God is in our hands. I die secure in the knowledge that you will now be able to complete my work. Tell my family that I died doing my duty, that I surrender my life gladly to the cause. In the light of the day, these words will fade, like our souls. But rest assured that when they do, their echoes will guide us to where we will meet once again. I'm not sure, but it looks like crafty old Ganon left a secret message in his testament.
Yeah, I mean, you have darker letters, right? Like A, B, C, D, and E. So right here, A, B, C, D, and E. And those are those locations on the map? Okay. Anything with that.
I didn't want...
Burn that.
That wasn't...
I don't know that I even use the pistol here at all, right?
That would...
On the canteen. What's that gonna do, Xexor? And nothing, I know.
That wouldn't...
Yeah, I know. Alright, well, let's...
The photograph was of an ancient clay tablet. Ganon had written on it. Someone, presumably Ganon, had taken the time to translate the inscription. At a glance, the inscription seemed to relate to the exploits of someone called the Sun King.
Okay.
According to the translation, some guy called the Sun King once had the Tabula Veritatis in his possession. If the translation is right, the symbol La-On represents the Sun King. If the rest of the translation is anything to go by, it sounds like he was quite the badass in his time. Apparently, the symbol Ib on Shi meant 3 kingdoms. Shi translates as Mountain Kingdom. Ganon had marked this symbol with the letter B. If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol La Ha Shi represents the Sun City region. Ganon had marked this symbol in red with the letter A. Du A Shi apparently means the Two River region. The symbol Ku Is I was translated as people travel look. Some kind of prehistoric tourists?
Yeah. Okay.
It looks like Ku U is the symbol for the Tabula Veritatis in this language.
Cool, huh?
The symbol G I Ku meant ending enemy people. I guess that means poking people with pointy sticks rather than kissing and making up. If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol Ka Ip Ha means burning enemy cities. Whoever this Sun King guy was, he certainly had a point to prove. Ganon had translated this symbol, Du U, as 4 victories.
Okay.
If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol La Ji Shi represents the Sunset Mountain. Sounds like a theme park ride.
Hey, George. George is foolish. He keeps making jokes. Well, so do I. Right, and? Calling me foolish, huh? Right. Quiet, Scotsman.
Ganon had translated this glyph, Ah Shu, as Blood River. Doesn't sound like a vacation spot.
Okay. I think I figured out how
The symbol Zhu Ha was translated as the Young Cities. Ganon had marked this symbol with the letter E. If Ganon's translation is correct, the symbol Ip Lu Ap means enemy godhouse. Probably the temple of some rival deity. The symbol La On I meant the Sun King looked. Si Ip Ju was translated as the Gardens of Enemy Dead. According to Ganon's translation, this symbol is I Ju Lu, which means witnessing the start of Godhead.
Okay. I don't know that I'd get anything extra out of that, but...
Nico,
What?
is this what I think it is? It must be the Tabula Veritatis.
So Ganon did find it.
It's so small, so innocent looking. Why would Simeon call it evil? Why so many deaths for this?
And why go to such lengths to keep it hidden?
Unless it is as genuinely dangerous as Simeon claimed.
The question now is, what do we do with it?
Truth to the grave. Nice. Okay. I actually have an idea on this. Let me... There's this.
A large carving of the Tabula Veritatis symbol. All the other figures in the scene seem to be supplicating themselves to it. I needed a better idea.
No. Okay. The burn to care.
The carved figure had once been green. I wondered if it was a representation of Jehovah. I wondered if... Blue paint was peeling from the carved figure. I wondered if it was an image of Lucifer.
Okay.
A group of figures looked up towards the tabula. They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before.
Yeah, we know, right?
They were...
Because we've got, here, Simeon's papers, right? Got down here, the illustration, we have the red, and these two here.
So the statues on the fireplace mirrored the ritual. Only a true Gnostic would know that. Or someone who had it explained in an old Vatican manuscript taken from a dead priest.
So... yeah. Okay, anyways, that's where we saw that, so... door.
The stone door had sealed us in. No way would we have been able to prise it open.
Okay. Okay, let's come back over here. Pillars.
The pillar had been carved into the shape of a tree and painted green. I knew it represented the tree of life. There were ancient scratches on the plinth, as if someone had moved the statue. I'm sure that this is Mary Magdalene.
The red robes. It all makes sense. The Madonna would be wearing blue. So, who's the child?
Well, according to the Gnostic Gospels, when Mary kissed the lips of Jesus, she,
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Yep,
So the Gnostics think that the suckling child is...
I guess so.
They're like embarrassed to talk about it a little bit. That's funny. It's okay.
The pillar had been sculpted into a tree and then painted blue. I knew it was supposed to be the tree of knowledge.
So blue here, green here, green here. Right.
I wondered if...
Yep. So Lucifer represents knowledge, forbidden or not, and then Jehovah represents... okay, let's see. Let's go back, see what else is at the table. Symbols on the side here, too. I don't know if I can read those. It's just a design, maybe, actually, not symbols.
It was an old water canteen. The contents had long since been drunk. It was an old flashlight. It looked like it died around the same time as Ganon.
It's accidental funny Ganon died. Well, no, I'm just saying his way of talking about it is kind of funny.
Ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth. I'd seen the same words on a fresco at Castel de Sons.
I wonder...
The medallion fitted snugly into the socket. Whoa. Would you take a look at that?
The light from the medallion is illuminating these red figures.
This could be our ticket out of here.
If you're right, that explains why Ganon never got out of here. He didn't have the medallion.
So does it light something up that I didn't see before now?
They were all colored red. I'd seen something like it before. Comparing the carving to the old document, the same blue, green, and red Gnostic colors were obvious.
And his papers show... But it doesn't tell me where the light needs to be. Pure light, white light. Pure light will win. Light of being both blue and green, intertwined with the light of man to become pure. So it needs to, be focused up to the tabula carving? I'm not sure.
That was...
No.
I did...
That's not going to burn. I don't want to burn it. Let's see. Let's see if we can switch these to the other two, maybe? Or... I wonder... I have an idea. Let's try this. Let's compare them.
I wondered if Ganon's notes on the photograph might help me decode the tabula.
The glyphs on the Tabula Veritatis are displayed across the top of the screen. Select a glyph, then choose what you believe to be the correct translation from the words on the right-hand side. There are 36 words to choose from in 3 sets of 12. A button allows you to cycle between each set. Ganon managed to translate the glyphs on the clay tablet, which are in the same language as those on the Tabula Veritatis. The translations are shown at the bottom of the screen. You have all you need to translate the glyphs carved into the Tabula Veritatis. Okay. So, continue then. So these letters, I guess, match the symbols on the map. The ones that Ganon had marked. Alright, let's break these down, see if we can... So this is 2 symbols. It's king and sun. So sun king, and this is the sun king looked. So I'm guessing this here is looked. Do I have that in there anywhere? Here, some kind of looking. Okay. Sun, city, region. Okay, I think the circles are sun. You've got to be right, because in a lot of cultures that's true anyway, but that's the only symbol that's the same between these two is sun. There's the circle. So, if we say the circle is sun, okay, let's go symbol by symbol. So this is young cities, start, so youth or beginning, so maybe begin? I'm thinking begin. Let's try that. This is sun something. I can't tell if this is this or this. So this is burning. So that'd be sun burning if it's the other. I'm thinking that's probably a city, and that's maybe Sun City. Do we have... Okay, so this would be Sun City. This here... Is that the same thing? It's like a colored-in circle. That might be the same. Do we have anything else? Doesn't. That's the closest. So what is this then? Well, we said... I think I figured out... Where was it that I saw, like... Yeah, here. Sun King looked, and these are the Sun King, and this is look. And this symbol's here too, so that's probably look for sure, I think. And then there's this symbol, so it's either people or travel. It's not the same shape. Like, this is like a diamond, and this is a circle. But otherwise, those are the same, and both of these have people. So I'm thinking that probably is supposed to be the same. So people, people. So this must be travel then. Which is... travel. Okay. What is that? I don't see that anywhere. This is kind of like it, 4, and that's like an F, though. I don't know what that is. Double check and make sure I didn't miss, but I don't think I see it here, yeah. Unless you could turn it on its side. That might be look on its side, maybe. We have look. I don't see look anywhere, so I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Let's go here. What is this? So if we decided circle is sun, and we've got this symbol here, begin. So what's the other side? Sunset. Dead. Well, that's 2. I don't know if that's the same symbol. Ending. This is ending or enemy. But if it's sunset here, that's probably end because it's the end of the day. So sunset, the end of the sun. So begin, sun, end. So from the sunrise to the sunset, maybe? Is there another... Yeah, I think that's going to be day. It's sunrise to sunset. Let's say that. So then this would be sunrise. We don't have a sunrise. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what's this? Because this has this symbol. What is that, though? That angle there. So these are enemy. We've got enemy here, boom, enemy here, boom, enemy here. So that's enemy. Enemy God house. Okay, the upside down triangle is God, I think, because you have God house here and then you have Godhead here and start again. So start Godhead. Look or witness, I guess, is probably about the same thing as look. So this is house of some kind. So sunrise house? I'm not sure about that. Let me come back to that. I'm getting closer, I think. Sunrise house of some kind. This is here. And I think maybe here, although it's curved. Some of the symbols aren't written the same way, but might be here. If it is here, then that's... I guess the only word they have in common is river. So that must be river then? Is that right? I don't know. Let's try that. River? Where's river? River? Okay. That is a start city look. Start city look. Sun City region. Sun City. So that's region. Mountain Kingdom. Two River region. River region maybe. Okay. So then this would be Start City look region. Star City look region. What the? What place it is, Xexor? I don't know. I don't know. Start City look region. I'm not sure. Okay, next symbol. I'm doing well. That's like an upside down F. You know... But it wasn't that soon. My dad was in the Navy, and they used to do like 3, and then like 3 when you added. But I think it's like when you added 10. No, when you added. That's when you added 5, because you had 2 hands. One was 10s. So this would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess 10. Okay, move on to the next one. I don't know. So is this burning? So burning region? Is volcano? Yeah, it's burning, but it's not really area. Oh, that might be desert. That's river again, right? Start river? What's start river? Body, travel, swim. Let's see. Can I compare? So start at Sun City here. This is traveling east for a certain number of days. I don't know.
Ex luce veritas. Out of light, truth.
I wonder, will this... I can't do this on the...
When I moved the map close to the flame, something started to change.
Oh, I was going to do light from that.
The writing on
okay.
the map started to react to the heat. Well, I'll be darned.
What is it?
At a guess, the locations on the map might match up with the ones he's marked on this photograph.
All right. So... Wait, hang on. So... Let me write these down, I think. Hang on. Okay, hang on. So we got A. Actually, let me go here first, I guess, right? Do this.
The symbol on the tablets looked similar to the ones etched into the face of the Tabula Veritatis.
Okay, so A here is Sun City region. Okay. So now I've written those down. Okay, so let's go back to comparing these. So you begin at Sun City, travel a certain number of days to a something river. So travel so many days to a certain river. All right, let's go. Let's look at the map again. So, A, Sun City. So you start here and you travel so many days.
If this letter matched the one on Ganon's translation, this must be the location of the Sun City. If the letters match the ones on Ganon's translation, this must be the Mountain Kingdom. If this letter matched the one on Ganon's translation, this must be the location of the Three Rivers region.
Except it said Two River region, but okay. But there are three rivers, I guess. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, D.
If this letter is the same location as the one marked D on Ganon's translation, this must be Sunset Mountain. If the letter E matches the one on Ganon's translation, this must be the location of the Young Cities.
Okay, so we go from Sun City and we travel a certain number of days to get to something river. So are we talking about going to sea? So 3 river maybe? Alright, let's try this again. So be in Sun City, travel a certain number of days to something river. And then you travel some direction, a certain number of days through the desert. So is this is a direction then maybe? It's going to have to be... Like either a way of traveling, like somehow, like the manner you travel in, like by swimming or boat or something, or else it's going to have to be a direction, I would think, right? Begin city region look. People travel look. Man, this is a hard one. Alright, should I just plug numbers in here? I think this is a certain number of days. 1, 2, 3. I already have 2, 3, and 4 here, so it's not one of those. Could be 1, or it could be 5 or 6. So 1, 5, 6, or 7 is what this probably is. It's like Sunrise House. That doesn't even make sense to me. Sunrise House? How? Begin river. Where a river begins? Would that be maybe there was a lake here somewhere, right? Was there maybe? Is there a lake on the map though? Maybe. Travel.
If this letter map...
Basically, from Sun City, travel a certain number of days. Say 5, what I've got in there now. So say travel 5 days. 2. Is this a lake? Is that what this is right here? Is that a lake between the rivers? Or is that river going around? I think that's maybe a lake. But they have the sea has like little wave things here. So I don't know. If I say lake, begin Sun City, travel 5 days. Sun rises in the east, so maybe that's a direction.
That was the first row of symbols, correct? It was all starting to make sense.
So we get in Sun City, travel 5 days east to the river. How's this east with house, though, is what I'm confused. Like, why is house in that symbol? But okay. So if I judge this is 2, and this is, well, I think that's right, because this is Sun King and King. So this is King, but region. So the King region is the kingdom. So this is 3. If that's true, then this is 4. So that'd be 4 then. Or, so if we go here, that's Young Cities. That's still Young Cities region look. Where were the Young Cities? E. Here.
If the letter E...
That's kind of south central, I guess. It's like west southwest. No, well, it's about more like just southwest. So this would be another number as well, right? So what do I have? So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Maybe 6 or 7. 1, 6 or 7, technically. If this gives a direction, this maybe is a direction. What happens if I do... let's say E is to the south. So travel south 6 days. Desert... something 4 river. So desert something of 4 rivers. The desert...
That
Lake?
wasn't right.
No.
So, these are directions. Begin at Sun City, travel 5 days east to a river. Travel south 6 days, through a desert, to the source of 4 rivers. Hey, Nico! I've cracked it!
Fantastic.
The Tabula Veritatis. It's a set of directions. Take a look at this map. The inscription says to start here, at Sun City. Ganon hid the location in his map. It then says to travel 5 days east to a river, then turn south and travel 6 days through a desert to the source of 4 rivers.
And what is that?
I'm not sure, but it must be important, right?
Right. Important enough for the Gnostics to try and keep it a secret for thousands of years. And guess what? I think I may have found a way out.
You have?
Oh, Nico did? Nice.
Look, while you were busy playing Ancient Scholar, I found this. Well, something happened.
Uh-oh.
What did it do?
I'm not sure.
It didn't open the door.
Perhaps we're missing something.
Must be. If Gehnen died looking for a way out, there has to be more to it than just a hidden button.
Then let's keep looking.
That wouldn't work.
Nope. Okay. I could rotate this. I don't know. Because it said it looked like it had been moved.
I
So.
gave the statue a push, and it turned anti-clockwise.
Now try the button.
In the lost language of medieval mechanisms, that noise was the sound of disappointment, unfulfilled dreams, and sadness. Nothing had happened.
Ah, that's funny. George! You're right! Xexor has many unfulfilled dreams. Shut up, Scotsman.
I gave the statue another shot.
Try it again.
Nothing had happened.
It's got to be like one of these ways, right? One of these like directions you rotate the statue has got to be what you need for... Yeah, just push it, I guess. I don't know if you could talk to her and have her do it. You jumped down, so I think it probably no.
Nothing had happened.
Okay, one more time. And then, if not, then I'm missing something else.
Nothing had happened.
So rotated her all of the ways we can. Out of light, truth. And Lucifer supposedly represents knowledge. So maybe we shine the light on
The
that.
ornate lamp warranted a closer...
Alright, well. Too many things all at once. We'll go ahead and end this part here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been my Let's Play of Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. This has been part 31. If you've enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share the video, let people know that I do the series. Also follow me on Twitter at Xexor Weglin or on Facebook, Xexor.Weglin. And I will try to tweet about 12 to 24 hours before I live stream. If you have a time, like a day and a time that works best for you to live stream, let me know when works best for you, and I'll try to stream when it seems like the majority of people have decided when they are available to watch. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next part. Till next time, peace.